Real estate investing today is getting tougher. We have high prices, low inventory, and sky high interest rates. So it can be really hard to find deals. But guess what? I recently had an investor on my podcast who snagged an amazing deal in today's market using subject to financing. He landed pretty much an almost new home with practically no money left in the deal. So I had to ask him, did you find this deal through pre-foreclosure lists, bandit signs, or driving for dollars? And he said, absolutely not. It was actually an on-market list and a seller couldn't sell because of low equity. It was an employee at a big tech company that bought within the last 4 years and had to move closer to the office because of return to office policies. So let's actually rewind a little bit. Remember in 2020 when the world shut down? Desk job employees went fully remote and tons of people left major cities to go to the suburbs. They were promised remote work was the future. But fast forward now, and we're in a brand new economy. Interest rates are fluctuating, CEOs are stepping down, and big tech companies are telling employees to return to the office, not one, not three, but 5 days a week. This is screwing over employees, especially those that move farther away because they were promised remote work. So some are now facing soul-sucking 1 to 2 hour commutes each way, with Amazon being one of the leaders here of having employees return 5 days a week. Employees are now rage applying for other jobs because they cannot handle this commute. So naturally, it got me thinking, what if we could actually reach out to these individuals, these motivated workers, and provide a win-win solution? Help them get the price they need to sell and acquire a great property in the process. But here's the catch. You actually cannot find a leads list among any of the major software providers for employees in distress. Why? Because they all focus on lagging indicators of distress. Everyone is chasing the same exact leads, wasting thousands of dollars on pre-foreclosures, probates, and more, and bombarding sellers with the same exact messaging. So what we need to do is switch gears and start looking at leading indicators like layoffs and return to office policies. Here's my 3-step plan. 1, find employees working for big tech companies with return to office policies or layoffs. 2, locate their address and see how far it is from the office. 3, get their mortgage info to see if the deal works for creative financing like seller financing or subject to. But how do we actually gather this leads list if it doesn't exist today? What I initially did was I searched for employees working for the big tech companies that are having layoffs manually on social media. Then I used skip tracing to get their addresses. And finally, I checked the mortgage info from property records. But let me tell you, that was so manual and tedious. So being the data queen, I had to automate the process. I used web scraping to gather and enrich leads, data analysis to qualify if the property would actually cash flow, and even AI to score the best leads. Like magic. And here is the best part. This method is fresh off the press. So if you're frustrated with chasing these dead-end leads, spending all this marketing money, and you're ready to tap into leads that are relevant for today's economic changes, then click the link in the show notes to sign up for more information. I'll share how to get these leads and even reveal the code that I use to get them, as well as the software tools on how I scrape them. I'm a data scientist, and while I love researching, I only build if there really is demand. So if we get at least 100 people that sign up and are seriously interested in this types of leads lists, and being able to create win-win situations with creative financing, then I'll dive through each of these steps so that you could replicate it as well. So don't miss out, sign up now, and let's find your next deal. Thanks.